But yesterday, bro, they're talking about the gay Crip at extreme length. They titling shit about the gay Crip.
We ain't the video yet. We're just pushing clips.
We're pushing clips.
We're not pushing
clips. They can't help it. They're salivating at the mouth. Anytime some good no jumper content drops, they're like, here we go. Here we go. Because they don't really get views unless they're talking about us.
We broke the internet without dropping it.
Bro, shout out my man Tony.
Internet's like this. They're like,
Gay Tony definitely came through and put on
set it on fire.
Let me tell you something. And we're going to talk about the gay Crip a little bit more.
He's not a...
Yeah.
Okay.
He's a gay...
A gay gang member. Oh, okay.
And
I love how you can't
you can't disown him like that.
Yeah,
he's
we
not
can't
a
throw
Crip.
him in a corner.
He's a Hoover
official. He has to go to Hoover and get. He's not even official Hoover. Shout out Gay Tony. I call him Gay Tony.
So, Bricc, do you feel like that for you? Being a head honcho and being who you are.
Don't put that on him. Little Rico coming and saying he ain't a head honcho.
I do not know what the
You don't call shots. No.
Hey, I'm just up in the sweet tooth a little bit. You know what I'm saying? For a man that who you are, right?
Yeah.
You feel like that's out of your jurisdiction. It's out of your jurisdiction.
Oh hell yeah! It's a lot of states away.
Yes, they don't deal with us.
You're like, I can speak on it, but you stop at a certain line.
Yeah, because it's not. Like the Hoovers and the Crips are really two different things in jail and all that shit. Like,
elaborate break that down for the viewer.
Like, the Hoovers, half of them decided to go criminal and start their own car in jail to where they don't run with the Crips.
That started in jail?
The Groove Line. I feel like. I don't know. I don't know what. I'm not from Hoover to know they history like that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying that most Hoovers push BKCK.
Blood killer, Crip killer.
Yeah, everybody killer. Like, you know what I'm saying? So there's one set, well, two, the 1 in the hundreds, the 107s, and the 5 deuces that still kept a Crip. But in prison, they gonna run with the Groove. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's like you don't go to prison from Hoover for 52nd Street, and when the Hoovers move, you move with the Crips. That's not no.
So let me ask you this, because a few people have suggested they think that I'm getting at Tinyka by platforming a gay Hoover Crip, when in reality, I had nothing to do with setting this up. So you give me, you tell me how this happened.
I was waiting to speak my piece on that. Go ahead, you talk first.
I looked at it was this. When I knew we were sitting down with a gay Crip,
because didn't you get drafted for this conversation at the last minute?
I got drafted for the conversation last minute. I'm going to be honest, I was astonished. Because I'm like, damn, I've had to really hold it down on my end with the Kelpies and the Tucker the Toe Suckers. It's y'all niggas' turn now. What y'all gonna say?
But I understand.
I am curious to see how this is all going to unfold. I went to the clubhouse and got on the Crips. I said, hey, man, y'all got something coming.
But I understand.
The storm is coming.
I understand why they think that was a shot at Tinyka, because
it just happened.
Tony and T-Rail do kind of have the same swag, right? Like, they sort of. I'm just saying, like,
this nigga's crazy as hell.
They're not like that different, right? Like, they sort of remind me of each other. And I'm not saying he's zesty like Tony. Like, Tony obviously is a straight zesty disciple, but they did like it is kind of almost like we got like a homosexual version of him to pull up. Now, I didn't have anything to do with it.
Wow,
but I think T-Rail sees a little bit of himself in Tony.
Wow.
Am I tripping?
Okay, you going for that?
Am I tripping? I don't know.
Hey, look, I don't know. I don't see the resemblance. I'm not finna say that.
I didn't
Shout out
even
Heather.
know
Hopefully he's
Hoover.
not.
I thought he was just a gay Crip, coming from out of Fort Worth. He's from Texas.
And he was just wearing orange to be funny?
What's the odds? Not even that.
We found out he was from Hoover like 10 minutes before.
Yeah, he was really from Hoover, Southside Hoover, I think it was. In Fort Worth, what they call it, Funky Town, I think it was. I'm learning all this as it's going along. I'm like, okay. I'm sitting here next to the buddy. He throwing up the C like, man, I'm sitting next to buddy, and he's over here, man, throwing up the C. Like, Crip back, like, hey, that's my shit.
I couldn't believe how open-minded Crip Mac was about it.
Because you know what? Because when Crip Mac asked him, he said, so you telling me that what's on my forehead don't bother you at all? And I'm going to when y'all see the reaction, y'all will see.
Yeah, that's what I'm like.
But he asked him, he said, so you telling me this that's on my forehead right now don't bother you? Wait till you see it come out, man. It's going to be great.
Yeah,
Dear
man.
Lord.
This shit is about to go up. I went and felt like I hazed all my Crip homies that night. I got drunk and got on their clubhouse and said, bro, y'all got something coming, dog. I said, I don't know how y'all gonna respond to this.
Listen, straight up, whoever is responsible of letting that man think that he was a Crip for all these years is dead ass wrong.
Niggas said they was probably having problems with us behind
the Hoovers or whoever got contact at the people that made that official, that's who needs to be in talks.
He was calling Percy.
If you look at me, yeah, he called OG Percy Paw.
He called OG Percy Paw. Yeah, I told him, man, stop saying that shit.
Might as well call him Pee-Pee. That's wild.
It was bothering. It was disturbing. Because I was like, man, like, why are you nicknaming him?
I'm like,
when you nickname somebody, I said, this is like a chick saying this to you.
But then this is
hey, what's up, big head? You must like something about me or for you to like try to nickname me. You know what I'm saying?
When I hear girls try to call you Sharpie, I'm like, oh, she's trying to lower his stock.
She's trying to get up in the mixture. I feel like I'm not trying to throw them two peas in a pod, but I'm like, damn, what made this man feel so comfortable to nickname you?
Cause nigga, he said something in his story about me this weekend, and I was fucking cringing. He
Tony
like,
did?
Bricc, baby.
Oh no!
Oh no!
I just followed him.
This nigga. I always say he was the one talking about keeping respectful. Now he talking shit in every interview. Like, I'm like, hey, the dead homies don't say my name like that. No,
hey,
this
but,
guy
okay, is your perspective like,
she's like, I hate
you were
him.
willing to sit down with them and have the conversation and kind of take the fact that you are morally opposed to gay cripping and put that on the shelf for the duration of the conversation. But then when it comes back to reality, you got to continue to say what you feel, which is that it's very foreign to you and you don't necessarily approve of it, right?
I don't agree.
Right.
Yeah,
I wasn't
I mean,
it's
cool.
Or gangbanging, and I didn't agree. I'm just looking at church like, nigga, what's this? Like, man, this is what dampens and black eyes the culture, man.
Yeah,
For
but
real,
at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? 5 each his own. You know, we not tripping off of that. Do your thing, whatever. But
are y'all allowing that?
Nah,
y'all allowing that? If you put that nigga on 60s,
you see, after all the gig, we're not putting no nigga on 60s.
That's all I had a question for. So when he says that, right, that tells me everything of what's supposed to be going on, right? Versus what we were witnessing and being a part of.
Right.
It was kind of disturbing. You see this man sitting here, and I wouldn't even think about Hoovers. I'm like, here's this man in all orange, sitting here with his hand on his waist, backwards.
He talking about these are Crip colors in Fort
And he
Worth.
knew, and to be honest with you, throughout the conversation, and I was asking him, because I was trying to ask him some real questions, it just seemed to me that he wasn't as thorough. It seemed like maybe he might be fucking a nigga that might be from there.
Oh,
you get what I'm saying?
You think it was like that?
He already
he got fucked in.
I said, did you get fucked on or did you get put on? I asked that. And they'll see when it comes out what his response was. And it was everything he kind of did. It was like almost like I'm sitting there watching a show.
I've been told that when it comes to girls joining the gang, a lot of times they get fucked in. True or false?
They can get fucked in or get jumped on.
Back in the day, it's not still like that?
She can still get put on.
Not really.
She can still get jumped on. No, I'm saying they'll still have her get put on. That's what she chooses.
But is that an option for the Tonys of the world?
That used to be back in the day. For the Tonys.
But I'm saying like
about females.
Maybe Tony got piped in.
I mean, that's what I'm saying.
It's a high possibility.
You gotta watch it. You gotta watch it.
You gotta watch it. When this comes out,
you gotta watch the show.
I hope this is disturbing.
Right.
I hope it disturbs everybody that it's supposed to because it disturbs the fuck out of
us. That's what I was just about to say,
bro. Like nothing against him. It's just to watch the hybrid, the cross. Never saw that before. I've seen the cross in a lot of different things. Like, gangbanging and being openly.
But here's the thing. You really think that fool ain't telling?
And he said, no, he been to jail with niggas and ain't told.
I mean, hey, much respect, but just the mannerisms and the vibe, I'm just sort of like assuming that he's probably not going to.
Hey, he's fucked a lot of his homies. The ones that ain't came out, for sure.
He said that? Or you're assuming that?
I know he's even insinuated. He hinted to it.
Fuck the homie?
Man, he's fucked his homies for sure.